John-Henry Westen for LifeSite News. We're here at March for Life. I'm with Doctors Francis and Dr. Bane from the American Association of Pro-Life OB-GYNs. It's a very interesting work that you're undertaking because where I come from in Canada, almost the whole medical profession, pro-lifers in the medical profession are pretty well gone. Right from med school, they're requiring you to agree to at least refer for and get trained in abortions. So how's it going with your profession, the medical profession here, and keeping out pro-lifers? That's a battle going on here, I understand, as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Canada, unfortunately, is in a really bad place, as you said, and our hope is that we can keep the U.S. from getting to that. We are headed that direction right now. So the accrediting body for medical training programs has now required abortion training as opt-out training, meaning it's considered standard training. If a medical student or resident doesn't want to do it, they have to opt out of it. We all know when you are, the lowly little intern, how much courage that's going to take to tell the people who are determining the course of your career that you don't want to do that training. So it's very coercive. And so many students are self-selecting out of the field of OB-GYN because they're so afraid they're going to be forced to perform an abortion. What we want them to know is that the vast majority, 76 to 93% of OB-GYNs do not do abortions. So actually, their position as a pro-life medical student is consistent with normal obstetrical practice. And so that's a big part of the work that APLOG is doing, is helping them understand that, helping them understand the medical evidence that backs up their position as a pro-life physician, but also nurturing and mentoring them. We've got our national conference coming up in about a month or so, and we are going to have hopefully around 70 medical students and residents there on full scholarship so that they can see that they are not alone.
It's beautiful. What are your messages to also parents? Parents are seeing their young people go into this and sometimes going, you might not want to, even though in the past it was like, every parent's dream, I want my child to be a doctor or a lawyer, right? I mean, that was the thing. But nowadays, especially parents, faithful parents, pro-life parents are like, medical profession is kind of scary. Maybe start your own business or something. What's your message?
Best job ever to be a doctor, especially for us because we get to take care of two patients at one time. So a big part of APLOG is really to save our profession. We're out there, in med school, I was asked thousands of questions about how the body works. I was never once asked the purpose of medicine. And if the purpose of medicine is health, healing, and wholeness, the direct and intentional killing of innocent human beings, one of our two patients, is not healthcare. It is not medicine. And so medicine is founded on very solid, faith-filled principles. Do no harm, never to use death as a therapeutic modality. And we're changing the narrative. So parents, don't be afraid. We need great Hippocratic life-affirming practicing doctors, so we need you to encourage them and tell them, follow APLOG Action on social media and really learn how you can practice great medicine.
Awesome. What your favorite memory as in your profession, what would that be?
Oh my goodness, that's a hard question. I've been in practice for about 2 decades now. Well, I'll tell you though, I think maybe one of the most special deliveries I ever did was of a precious little baby boy whose mother, in a moment of panic, who didn't know if she could handle being a mom at the time, took the first of the 2 abortion drugs. She took mifepristone. And immediately after she walked out of the Planned Parenthood, she knew she'd made a mistake. And she got online and she Googled, can I reverse my abortion? That got her to the Abortion Pill Reversal Network, who then got her to me. We started her on progesterone, and that precious little baby boy survived. I took care of her the rest of her pregnancy. Joked with her that we did a little too good of a job keeping him inside because she went way past her due date. But had the privilege and honor to be able to deliver him. And, just every delivery is a miracle, certainly. But knowing knowing that he should have been dead, and that through the miracle of abortion pill reversal, he was there with us. It was just a really amazing delivery.
Wow, how long ago was that?
Gosh, that would have been 2016, so 9 years ago now.
Wow. Have you ever seen a picture of him since?
Shortly after, but not since, yeah.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. And Dr. Bane, anything from you? What's your favorite memory?
27 years doing this. I'm like Dr. Francis. There's so many, but I think one of the ones that I share often is about a woman who was pregnant with twins, and she got a diagnosis of a life-limiting condition in one of the babies. And she was guarded. She didn't want to connect with that baby who she would have to say hello and goodbye to in her arms the same day. And she had told us she didn't want to see him, meet him, hold him. And we had talked about we talked about something called perinatal palliative care, which is like hospice during that process. But she was too scared. And we honored that. And I remember being in the delivery room. God had me in there that day. He was going to be born first. He was the presenting twin. He was born, and we put him in his warmer. The NICU team assessed him, and then she had to work towards delivering her other baby. And this little guy, I could tell when I actually had delivered him, she had turned her head. But during the pushing for the second twin, the one who was healthy and she knew she would hopefully have for a long time, he started making noises. And she looked at me. It was the first time she acknowledged that he was there. And she said, "Does he have the hiccups?" And I took a deep breath and I thought, okay, what are you going to say? And I said, no. I said, he's having a hard time breathing. And without hesitation, she leaned forward, legs in stirrups, and she said, "Give him to me now." That motherly instinct, you can't take away. And when that baby only knew love. He died in his mom's arms. And she now is spending a life with that memory. And that's what I work in only pregnancy centers at this phase of my career. And that's what happens when you empower women with information and you give them their options. We give them the courage to be brave and say, "Give them to me now."
Absolutely beautiful. May God bless your great work. Keep fighting for life. Don't ever let them take the medical profession from all Catholics, from all pro-lifers. God bless you, what you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi everyone, this is John-Henry Westen for LifeSite News. We hope you found this video insightful. For more content like this, be sure to check out the links in the description below. You can also follow us on social media to stay updated on the latest news concerning life, faith, family, and freedom. Thanks for watching, and may God bless you.